not sure if the mic is a bit too close because this is only my second time using this thing. Okay. Hello. Welcome to my stream. Today we're going to be painting some angels again. So, last time where we left off, let me show you a little bit closer. It's a bit blurry, but this is the best the camera can do. I'm sorry. So yeah. Last time we left off, we finished up all the details, we highlighted a little bit, and we added Nuln Oil to most of everything. And now there are a few parts that we need to retouch again. Let me show you. So, some white seeped in on the back. I don't think you can see it. It's over there, I think you can. But I don't know how to show it. Also, sorry if you can hear the background noise, because my cat is trying to use the litter box. But yeah, there's some white there. I think that's, you can kind of see it over there. We're gonna need to touch up a lot of things, and I think we're going to just get into like the details, as in the highlight for the main armor and other things like that. So yeah, let me change the thing. Okay, so I think we'll just get started. And this time, I actually figured out where everything is for my wet palette. Hold on, let me move my feet out of the way, because there's cables on the floor, and it's kind of hard to, what's it called? It's kind of hard to like have everything organized when the space is kind of small. Oh, hello! Hi, welcome. Okay, so I'll just get started first, and then we'll see from there, I guess. So I think the main thing I want to do right now is, oh gosh. Okay, main thing I want to do right now is basically just get the red part repainted over, because it's not as neat as I'd like it to be, sorry. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit. I did not realize that there were little parts that got white on them after last week. So this is my first time seeing the white splotches. What? When? Where? I think this is on. It should be on. The lights are on. Okay. Hello! Welcome. Thanks for joining. So right now I'm just editing my mistakes basically. And kind of also at the same time, I'm highlighting it a bit. So at least that's going on for me, rather than just like fixing it and then having to redo the whole thing again. So I'm just gonna use the base color to cover everything up. Oh, you painted last night? What did you paint? Did did you paint Gunpla again? Or is it just like a different figure? I wanted to paint stuff this week, but my job has gotten a little bit more busy, so I haven't had time to. And we clock in, so like we kind of track our progress with like a timer, so I can't just like disappear off and do some work for myself for a bit and then get back to work, you know? Okay, so I think I'm just gonna try to do like little highlights with the red for now, and then I'll go in with like a lighter color after this and highlight more that way. Oh, why'd you paint rocks? Oh, is it for the like the diorama thing that I saw on Instagram? Was that yours? I think it was yours. I don't think I checked the username, but I think it's yours that I saw on Instagram. Am I correct? Ah, yeah, okay. So yeah, why are you making a diagram? My brain is kind of all over the place. I'm sorry, guys. I think this is. Wait, did I say diagram? Diorama. For the ATSD. Oh, okay. Cool, cool. Sounds fun. I made the diorama for my Gunpla Builders competition thing, and then I haven't touched styrofoam again. Because honestly, I didn't want to use styrofoam, but that was the cheapest thing that they had. So I ended up using styrofoam. Let me shake this actually, it's not shaken enough. So how are you guys? It's been a whole week again since we last saw each other on Twitch. How are you? How's everything going? Has anything interesting happened? So I know on my Discord server someone got a hold of the Elfrith, and also they found the Beguir. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, I'm sorry. I think I butchered it. But yeah, they found it, but they didn't get the Beguir one. They got the Elfrith though, and they're working on it. I don't know if they're here or not. I also know that apparently the Elfrith has a clear version, but I don't know where to get one myself, because I really want one, but I don't know where to get it. Oh, there's more white that I need to cover up. I think this one is neater than the other one. Okay, well. Actually, the web pics was odd. Oh, okay. Why is it odd? Your pictures or the feeling of taking those pictures? The clear version is a lot better for that kit, at least for appearance. Really? I think it's about the same for me. Like, I mean, like, I like them equally. I like them both a lot. But I don't know where to get it. I need it in my life, but I don't know where to get it. Honestly, it irks me that I don't know where to get it. Anyways. So, is it the whip pics that makes you, like, feel weird? Or, like seeing the pics? Is that what makes it feel weird? It seems like RG since it almost have full inner frame. Oh, right, yeah, it is really cool. Though, from my understanding, the HD, the normal one, it also has an inner frame, right? It's probably not obvious though, considering, you know, it's... why is this not as mixed as I'd like it to be? The stopping to take the pic part. Ah, okay. That makes sense, because I don't take whip pics often because of that either. Like, it feels weird to stop in the middle of the way and be like, let me take a picture of this unfinished product. But yeah. Also, yeah, the Elfrith, from my understanding, is also kind of like an RG, as in it has its own inner frame. But I guess it doesn't look like an RG enough, I think. Because, I don't know, I don't think it looks like an RG for some reason. I can tell it's an HG, which... I guess it's better in the sense that not the normal one. I meant the clear one. I guess it's better so that it does look more like an RG. It's good to show the process, I guess. Yeah, it is nice to show process to everyone, but like, why is this not mixing? I'm confused. It is nice to show process to everyone. I feel like this is very weird for me because like I'm like mixing like 80% of this for the moment. So, yeah, I guess it is good to show your progress, because then like you can look back and be like, oh, it looks terrible, and then you get all of your details in, and then suddenly it looks like amazing, and you're like, oh, can't believe we started there. Just for the clear version for a bit. Yeah, the clear version looks really cool though, honestly. I really want it. I don't know where to get it. I still have no clue where I can get it from here. I saw it on eBay, but don't think it was the best choice for me to try and grab from. This is not mixing, by the way. I don't feel like it's mixing. It's like mixing very minimal amounts. I wish it mixed better, but I think this is okay. I feel I feel like this is gonna be better than just now at least. I kind of think I need to lighten it up again after this. Like I need to what's it called? Highlight it again after this. Not with this color though, I don't think. Maybe with silver that I mixed with a little bit of gold, cuz this is not showing, at least not enough. Sorry, my cat suddenly decided to have a fist fight. Fluffy? Molly? Sorry. They had a fist fight, I think, just now for some reason, and I heard someone hiss. So, although it is pretty normal, an occurrence here, they don't get along, play style wise. One of them is more violent than the other, and the other one doesn't like it. So yeah. Let me go back to the comments. Mostly people ask how I did it, so maybe I won't have to explain repeatedly. Ah, I see. So, like over Instagram, do people ask you over Instagram? Because you do really good work for painting, so I guess that's why people are asking you too. I missed the chance for that one. I saw a few kits, but I hesitated and now I regret it. It's always better to buy a kit when you're hesitating rather than like regret it afterwards, in my opinion. If you have the funds, of course. Because I feel like it'll be harder to grab a kit when there's none rather than sell the kit when there's none, you know? Like if you regret it, you can always sell the kit, especially when it gets kind of rare. You can fetch a higher price for it. Meanwhile, you're gonna have to pay with a higher price if you don't get the kit, you know? So I feel like it's always better to just get it if you're hesitating. If you're really thinking about it, just get it. If you really like a kit, you know? I feel like I didn't do anything with this highlight color. I really feel like there was nothing on this. Like I feel like I've done nothing for the past 5 seconds, 5 minutes maybe. Like it's done nothing. This color is supposed to brighten things up. I don't see much of a difference. Maybe in like lighting. Okay, like slight difference, but it's like overall brightness, not just in like specific areas. I don't know if it's because it's not completely mixed well, but I've mixed for how long now and it's still not mixed perfectly. So it's not like I know what to do at this point. Yeah, I heard that from someone else and I was like, huh, that makes a lot of sense. Like to buy it first and just think about it later is better if you have money because you can always sell it, especially if the prices go up, you're making a profit. But like if you don't have money, don't take that advice because that's probably not great for your financial situation. Like I mean, if you have the funds, like the disposable funds to do that with, then I would say just get it first and think about it later, you know. That's what I do when I have the disposable funds for it, but usually I don't really regret getting a kit. So, yeah, I just end up making it. Mostly my candy paint jobs are that Galaxy Haro. Ah, I see. Actually, I'm not sure which one is the candy paint jobs. I will look on your Instagram later to find out because I'm curious which one is candy. Because I don't remember any candy looking ones. Maybe just me, but maybe like my terrible memory, but like I don't really remember anything that looks like candy. So I'll look at it after this, because now I'm curious. This really does feel like I'm doing nothing, honestly. I might just add a bit of yellow to Rune Fang, which is a silver color, and then do it that way, because it's not showing anything. Um, I need to highlight the red parts now, I think, and also do the blue parts. So I think we'll let the red dry a little bit more, and then we'll start with the blue first. So for the blue, I know that we need it for the backpack, and a little bit of blue for the hair I think would do nice rather than white, so that the white one stays kind of like purely white, and then the highlights for the hair become kind of like light blue, because I feel like that'll be better, but we'll see. I don't know if my paintbrush is gonna be thin enough for this, because I want really fine details, but this paintbrush is kind of already messed up at this point. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get good detail out of it, because I've used this paintbrush so much. I think I probably did mess it up. I need to erase that, that's way too much. Okay, so before I got this set, which is, if you're curious, this is a nail polish, like nail art set. Before I got this set, I used to use just toothpicks for these fine details, but now that I've gotten these, I realize just how big a toothpick is, which is kind of surprising, because like I assume toothpicks are kind of like small, right, the tips, but it ended up feeling a lot bigger than this, which is kind of like, wow, I did not think there would be like a finer tip than the toothpick at first. Oh, hello, welcome back. Okay, thanks for DMing me some. I'll check it out after the live. Ah, you cleared your IG for your current works. Okay. Cool. And welcome, by the way. I know I said hi already, but I wanted to welcome you again. So, anyways, did you guys watch anything interesting lately? Cause I have Netflix for a while now, but I haven't really gone through the roster of Netflix stuff. And I found this documentary. I think it was a documentary, I don't know, but it was about cats. So that was really cool. It was like inside the mind of the cat or something like that. It was inside of the mind of a cat or something. That was the title. And it showed so many cats, and it was really fun to watch. And then also like there was this cat group, basically the one that got into America's Got Talent, the Russian girls with their cats. And the cats can do so many tricks, and I'm kind of jealous because I don't think my cats will do that, no matter how many treats I pander in front of them. Because I know how to motivate Fluffy, which is the white one, is with treats, but I don't know how to motivate Molly. And also she's not the brightest, so I don't think she'll be able to pull off the stunts I want her to be doing. I feel like I could do better with the details, but also I don't think so with this brush. Because I don't have another brush though, but maybe I'll just do thicker lines and then cover it up again with black. This is kind of, it's not going on as smooth as I want it to go on. I know that I can use the technical color Lamian Medium, if I'm not wrong, that's what it's called, to smoothen it up, but I don't really want to smoothen it up. I think I want to just like keep it kind of thick, but the problem is it's not sticking to the miniature. It's not sticking to the figure, instead it's sticking to the brush. I'm trying to get it off the damn brush, but it's sticking. Okay, you know what, I'm kind of okay with that hair being that way. I like the fringe. Okay. Let me get a bit close so I can see. Yeah, I'm okay with the fringe being that way. Maybe a little bit more white on the top of it later, but for now that's okay. I can cover it up. Very small details, I'll use the sewing needle to paint. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So to me this kind of feels like a sewing needle already. It's pretty sharp. But it does fray as it is still a paintbrush. I'm trying to find a better paintbrush. I think this will do. So let's try using that. Maybe that will help us. Sorry, my voice is a bit rough. I think it's because I just ate. Okay, so this is a lot softer. Might work out better. But this one is hidden. Oh yeah, this does work a lot better. It's giving me more vibrant colors with one stroke. Okay, that does do a lot better. I'm actually not sure if you guys can actually see anything because of the camera's quality. In fact, I'm quite sure you probably can't. But I don't know how to fix it unless I get a new camera, which not possible. But yeah, hopefully you guys will bear with me. I'm sorry, I'm trying my best with getting better equipment for streaming and stuff like that, seeing as my equipment is not the best. I am trying to improve it, but it is not cheap to do so. So it's gonna take a while is all. Ah! There's so much blue. I want to get rid of it already. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of it with black after this. I'm gonna get rid of some of it, not all of it though. Sorry, my voice is still a bit reeling from the food. Anyways, shape the tip on the back of your thumb, just slightly turn it. It's a bit stiff and it doesn't turn anymore, that one, because I think I used it too much and the paintbrush quality isn't the best. So it's already kind of frayed by itself. But I have this one, so it's okay. So that one, the tip is actually still very firm, like still very pointy, but it is a little bit too firm. This one is nice and flexible, I guess that's the best way to put it, while this one, the other one that I've been using, is a bit stiff. So that's what I'm having problems with. So yeah. Let me grab the black so we can cover stuff up, because it's easier to cover things up. And also a Rune Fang, because we're gonna need to add the highlights in later. So I'm just gonna use the bigger brush for the black one, because I'm pretty sure we're not going to be covering it too detailedly, I guess, because we're just going over it kind of willy-nilly and then leaving a bit of blue. Hopefully, at least that's the idea. Hopefully it'll end up neat. I think it's pretty neat, just not as neat as I'd hoped for it to be. I'm okay with that. I need to add a little bit more blue after this, but it's fine. I kind of wanted it to be more a little hair color rather than completely covering it. But at some points I want to cover it. So I feel like I'm being a bit wishy-washy on that. I'm okay with the hair. We can go back to the blue once the black dries up a bit more. So let's go back to the red first before we do the armor again. You can fix frayed brush tips with hair gel. Oh really? Do I just like roll it in hair gel? Like add a little bit to the tip and then roll it? Is that how you're supposed to do it? Because I've never tried fixing a brush that's already frayed. I use it but for like other things. Like I'm concentrating. Like for dry brushing textures, like they have graveyard stuff for the other faction that I have for Age of Sigmar's Night Haunts. So the Night Haunts, if you don't know, are ghosts, and some of them have bases that's already been like printed for them from the box itself, like the Murmurn Banshees. So if you get Murmurn Banshees, you're gonna get a box of four Night Haunts and also bases for each 4 Night Haunts. So those ones I use like a frayed paintbrush to add detail while dry brushing. But other than that, I don't really use my frayed brushes anymore. I feel like I'm rambling a bit. I'm probably rambling, honestly. After cleaning and drying, you just use a bit and shape the point and let it dry out. Okay, I'll try it out after this because I have some hair gel. So I have some hair gel because, if you don't know, I had this really short bob with really short choppy bangs not too long ago. It was kind of almost when I first started my account, so it was like kind of early last year, I think. It was almost, or was it early last year, something of the sort. So it was almost when the beginning of my account, my Instagram account was, basically. I went to the salon to cut my hair, but they messed it up. I asked for like a Korean bang, like the see-through bangs, and they gave me the choppy bangs, which I don't think at least I can pull off. And even if I can, I look like a child. So I ended up getting hair gel to push it all to one side. So I have hair gel. Now, I'm not sure if I can find my hair gel in the mess that is my room, but I'll look for it first and then I'll see if I can try it out tonight. But yeah, so there's that. I don't know if that was interesting to hear, but that was a thing that happened. So yeah. Okay, so I think we can move on to trying to make a lighter color for the gold armor. So I'm gonna try with Runefang and then a little bit of yellow to color this metal color to be somewhat golden. So today I actually brought my wet palette with me because I found all the pieces, because it's a makeshift wet palette with a box. I don't know what this is called everywhere else, so I don't know what people call it anywhere else other than Indonesia, but there's kanebo, and also on top of it is baking paper. I don't know what kanebo is called. It's the thing you wipe your car with. It's a kind of sticky-ish cloth. It's usually yellow here. I don't know elsewhere. It's usually yellow here. Yeah. So I use that to, it's not as bright as I'd like it to be, so I need to add more silver, I think. Because that's a bit dull. Hold on. Okay, that's a bit dull. So yeah, I don't know what it's called, but it retains water well. So it's a pretty good base for, like, for what's it called? For wet palette, there we go. My brain is really buffering today, isn't it? I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, I think I got a pretty good tinge of yellow in the metallic color, so we're gonna go for it. I think I remember, geez, we have been following each other for so long. Yeah, it has been quite a while since I did that hair, so if you, I know you were there too already at that point, but yeah, so if you remember that hair, oh, it's been a really long time. I think it's been at least a year, honestly. I don't hate this. Do I love it? No. Um, let me see if I can fix that. I don't hate it. It looks a bit too silver for me at this point, though. I wish it's a little bit less silvery. So maybe I should be adding more yellow to this to make it like pearlescent yellow. I think it's because the saturation is a little bit different that I'm not getting the color that I want. I don't hate it. It shows it being lighter, but I don't love it. The color kind of looks desaturated rather than highlighted is my problem, I think. I might just go over it again with the gold, but very watered down gold, so that it's lighter. I don't know if that makes sense, but I sure as hell am going to try something, because this is not that great. I don't hate it though. Sorry. I like that there's now a difference, like I can tell that there's a difference. So I like that. I don't like that the difference looks desaturated. Actually, hold on. I don't hate it, but I might add more gold to the parts that aren't as shiny after this, so that it looks more gold. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but that's the plan, guys. So, guess if you wanna make sense of it, you gotta stick with me. Because if not, you won't understand what I'm trying to say. Honestly, I feel like my brain is such a mess that only I can understand it. Even then, sometimes I can't quite understand it myself. Oh, hello! First time to join the stream. Hi. Thank you so much for joining. I'm sorry I haven't looked up since starting painting the highlights for this. But hello, welcome. Thanks for joining. And I'm glad you get what I'm saying, by the way. But yeah, thanks for joining. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you. So, I'm painting these angels, which is from the Celestine box. If you play Warhammer or paint Warhammer, this is from the 40k one, and it is from the Celestine, which is part of the sisters, the Bell sisters, if I'm not wrong, right? Because I remember painting a lot of sisters. I got the Combat Patrol one, and I have a lot of them, and they're done and painted. But the additional ones, like this one, they've been sitting in backlog for how long now? I think it's almost like a few months at least. It's almost a year, honestly. Almost half a year, I think. It's been way too long, and I've been needing to get on it, but I haven't, because I had other things I wanted to do and other projects that had me occupied. But I'm finally doing this project, so I'm kind of glad that I am, and I can do it with you guys. Really fun. What's it called? Streaming this stuff with you guys, because I get to chat while I'm doing this stuff, so I'm not alone. And it's less weird when you're talking to yourself, but there's someone else on the other end of it. So feels a lot better. So yeah, I think for now that's never mind. Forgot the sides of this. I'm going to go over this with gold again, though it's become a lot less saturated. I don't like that it's become a lot less saturated. Okay. I think for now we can move back into the blue because there's some parts on the armor that I wanted to paint blue. Like the backpack, there's a little bit of blue on it, which I haven't painted on. So we'll do that, and then I think that's that for the blue. Maybe a little bit around the hair again, but I think that's that. I'm gonna try my best not to mess it up, because I'm using the bigger brush, which in hindsight, why? But also it is square, so I think I understand where I came from. But you know, it would have been better if I went for the smaller brush instead. Maybe if I do it with this big brush, it'll give me more organic hair texture. Okay. Wasn't wrong. So I can just lightly tap the hair again after this with black. A lot lighter than before though. This one I might not need to do that with. Oh, I do, but at the back. But yeah. Okay. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Okay, that's a good step. So we're gonna just cover that first. And should be okay for the blue for now. So yeah. Let me get back to red, I think. Or actually, let's cover up the little pieces in the hair first, and then let's get back to the red and highlight it some more. So I've been enjoying, sorry, I'm gonna put my feet up actually. Sorry about this, but it feels comfortable. But yeah, so I've been enjoying doing the red most, because I don't know why. I feel like it's easiest to highlight and add shadows to. So I feel like it's easier for me to just do that rather than the gold or any other color on this so far. Hold on, let me think while I'm doing this, because I'm using up like 90% of everything I've got on this hair. Okay, I don't hate it, but I don't know why it's so bright. I'm gonna add a bit more, I think. Okay, that's slightly better. I feel like I've added way too much now. Okay. I'm gonna add a bit of black to the ends of the wings then, because that's possible. In the front too. Just a little bit. I mean, they should be kind of used by now, since considering they're probably like flying around everywhere, right? So let's add a bit of that. Sorry, voice is not great, I know. I shouldn't have eaten so close to going live, but the food came kind of late and I didn't have a choice. It was either that or starve, so I'm sorry. Okay. So we're almost done with the exhaust thingies. I'm not sure what these are actually, but they seem like exhausts, like thrusters, I mean. Exhaust my ass. Sorry. Like thrusters, I meant. But yeah. Okay. I don't hate it so far, so we're still on the right track. Okay, I think we're gonna go back to red first. I think I'll mix this with a bit of yellow first before going in with the final just yellow. Because I feel like we could do a little bit brightening up before going that way. I'm not sure if I make sense, or enough at least to make you understand what I'm trying to say, but hopefully it is enough for you guys to understand what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna add more red, I think, than yellow. I'm not quite sure because I'm not measuring any of this, but I'm assuming this is a little bit more red because it's still on the orange side. So let's get into it, I guess. I'm hopefully doing enough, but not too much. I know that makes sense, but I don't know why I had to clarify it that way. Okay, I think the front part's okay. Might need a bit here. And then, sorry if I'm a bit quiet for this part, but doing this does take a lot of my concentration. I'm not sure if this takes a lot of concentration for everyone, because some of you may be really accustomed to it that you don't really pay attention anymore, but I don't paint often, not as often as I'd like to. I have too many other things going on to be painting all the time. Honestly, I wish I was painting all day, but I can't do that at the moment. I had a... Oh, okay, I won't. So I think I just cursed like not too long ago, but I'll try not to curse for the next... How many minutes? 10, I think? If I'm not wrong, I said it's 10. I don't remember, but we'll try. But yeah, I forgot where I'm at. I forgot what I was saying. Dang it. That doesn't count, right? What counts as a curse word? Is the F word, the S word, the... Is there any other word? I think the C word counts. The... What else? What else is there? The B word. B word counts. I don't know what else counts. I'm thinking. Is there any other curse words? I feel like I've missed a few. I feel like I've missed a lot, actually, rather than a few. Because I know a lot more curse words than this. F word, the B word, the F word, the B word, the S word, the... Is there any more? F word, B word, S word, C word. How many more? I feel like there's more. I'm just not remembering it. Huh, okay, I need to shake this first. Also, hello. I didn't see you join the... what's it called? The stream. Because unless you chat, I don't think you get... Ow, I'm sorry, my hair. Unless you chat, I don't think I get a notification if someone's joined my stream, I think. Is it? Because on Instagram, they do that. But I don't think they do that here. So I went live a lot on Instagram, so I know that every time someone comes in, they show your little profile picture, and then also your name next to it, your username, so at least I know whenever someone's in. But this one, unless they're chatting, I don't actually know, right? I'm not sure. I haven't been on Twitch for too long, so I'm still not 100% sure about what goes on. And I'm still not 100% sure about the etiquette and stuff like that, you know? It's like, I know... I need to fix this, hold on. I know a few things. It ain't much, but I know a few things. I did a little bit of research before I actually jumped on the platform, but I don't understand like half of it. So hopefully I'm doing well enough for people to want to stay and watch me. Hopefully subscribe, you know? But I'm not putting that on anyone. Like, that's not something I'm gonna expect everyone to do, because, you know, it takes money, so I'm not gonna ask for it. It's not getting off. Oh. That's not where I wanted the yellow, but okay. I feel like it's not going off as I want to. Shoot, okay. I'm not sure what else to talk about actually. Do you guys have anything you guys want to discuss? I think this week so far, right? The most interesting thing that's happened to me is I watched the newest episode of The Witch from Mercury, and then I watched the newest episode of Spy X. Wait, I think it was the other way around. I think I watched Spy X first. But either way, I watched both of those. And then I watched a documentary about cats. And then I'm sorry, I'm trying to get a straight line. And then what else did I watch? I think I've just been watching a lot of YouTube lately, because I watch people reviewing movies, so it felt like I've watched a lot of movies. But so far the ones I've watched is about like bad movies. I wish my hands can be as clean as yours when I'm painting. Oh, it's not that great, honestly. It's still pretty shaky. I wish it was kind of steadier, but you know, I guess be grateful, I guess, right? So I'm gonna be grateful that I can do it this steadily. So thank you for the compliment. I'm trying not to mess it up, because I usually do this when I'm alone. I usually do this like while holding my breath, so my hand becomes steadier and doesn't shake like that. But because I'm on Twitch, I have to talk so that I'm engaging people. It's kind of hard, especially when the paint is not coming off of your brush the way you want it to. It's kind of stressful. I have to cover some of this up with red again, but so far I'm okay with it, I think. Yeah, I'm okay with it. I don't hate it, so it's a win for me. I don't think I'm gonna highlight the bottom one with yellow, because it's a bit too bright for that bottom one. So I think we'll move on to the front parts, and then to the other guy, and then cover some parts with red, because I'm pretty sure they'll be dry by then. I mean, like, there's no way that little streak isn't dry, right? I feel like I'm gonna pause a lot, so I'm gonna apologize in advance, because, you know, very small lines, I need to be kind of focused and quiet. I'm sorry if I am, but I'm trying not to mess up the paint job I already have on it, which honestly not the easiest task, because apparently I'm messing up a lot, because this thing isn't putting the paint down as I want it to. It was fine like 5 seconds ago. I don't know why it's not going out like off the brush, but I don't want to put too much, which is gonna be a problem. You know what? That much is fine. I'm cool with that. Okay, a little bit here would be nice, I think. Okay, we can move on to this guy with a lot more yellow. 'Cause why not? I wanted to highlight it with a more red color, but seeing as I've already ended up mixing the brighter red with a bit of yellow, I ended up highlighting with yellow for the other what's this called again? The other Battle Sisters. So we're gonna keep doing this. Oh, hello! Welcome! Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. I'm trying to highlight this, so I might be silent for a bit, like here and there, in little parts. I'm trying to speak as much as I can, but I'm trying to keep my hands steady, so yeah. Oh, you just came home from work? How was work? Was it, I'm glad this is water-based acrylics, is all I'm gonna say, because I can erase my mistakes. Anyways, how was work? Was it great? Was it good? Was it stressful? I keep forgetting that it's already Thursday today. I felt like it was Monday for some reason. Like, it's just, I feel like this is a long week. I don't know if anyone else is feeling the same thing, but I feel like this is such a long week. And I'm not sure why. It's not like anything special has happened that made it feel kind of longer. But this week just felt a bit, like it's tiring. I'm also feeling a little bit under the weather, but since I'm kind of new to this job that I'm at the moment, I can't take a sick day. Like, I feel terrible if I do that. So yeah. It's not coming off. Like, I know I added some paint on it. I don't know why there's nothing going off. Let me try that again. Okay. Not as smooth as I was hoping for it to be. We're gonna add some more red on the sides, so it'll be okay. I'm gonna have to edit that, like, with more red. I also edit the white parts with a little bit more white. Because some of them are messed up with the contrast color. Come on. Okay. Come on. What is wrong with this paint? Okay. Let's try that again. Okay, it's not as neat as I wanted it to be, so we're gonna erase that if we can. I don't want to erase the rest, though I'm kind of okay with the rest. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay. Okay. I'll be okay with that. I don't wanna redo that again. I don't think I'll have the energy to do that. Okay, let's try this again. Because we have other parts we need to add yellow to. Damn, okay. They're just really thick lines that's going on. For now, isn't it? That's what's going on. Okay. Well, I'm gonna cover some of it with red again, so it'll be okay. But let's add something. My hair is getting longer. I'm kind of hoping for it to reach up until my waist before cutting it, because I don't think I've ever committed that long to my hair. I think my hair This is like the longest my hair has been. Because honestly, having long hair is a hassle. I kind of want to chop it off because of like, it gets kind of hot when your hair is long. Like, especially when the days are a bit hotter, you sweat easier because your hair covers your neck. I think. Okay, oh, I thought I got it on the white. I don't want it on the white. I think that's all for the red. Yeah, okay. I'm okay with this. I think we can move on to putting some of the gold back. And then we can do final touch-ups on the black, I think. And also add, what else? I think I wanna add the red on the back here, but I'm scared of messing it up, so we're not doing that. I think I'm gonna add Nuln Oil to the white first, actually. So we're gonna add a little bit of the black wash to the white parts so that it's... Oh, did I not close it correctly? Damn it. So we're gonna add a shade color to the white parts so that they're a bit darker and I can kind of highlight it with more white. Sorry. So this one will be the last thing I edit, I guess, basically. So we're just gonna shade it like that. Hopefully it looks nice and not dirty, because it might look dirty instead, and I don't want it to look like dirty. I just kind of want it to look contrasted. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to say, because I don't think I'm the best at explaining what I'm trying to achieve. Oh, I forgot about this. This one needs to be a bit darker. So, but I'm gonna add more white to that other one, because there's yellow on it, and I don't want yellow on it. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna let the Nuln Oil dry. I saw your pic when your hair is shorter and black. We'll come back in black again. We'll see. I kind of like this color. I kind of want to keep it on forever, but that's not gonna happen. So, I'm going to give my hair a rest, though. I'm probably not gonna bleach it too often after this anymore, at least, like not too much. We'll see what color I want to get it next, or if I'm gonna bleach it again. Maybe I'll make a comeback with black, but I don't think I want to get my hair like that short again, because when I got it that short I had like zero confidence, so we're not doing that again. That was a mistake. It was because the salon people butchered my hair. I asked for like this short, and then they cut it this short, so I asked for shorter, and then they got it to this short. I was like, that's a bit much, but okay. I can't, I'm not gonna complain, because like, you already chopped off my hair. What's going to happen if I do complain, right? So I'll just live with it, I guess. So I did, and it wasn't the best. I felt like I was in between of either a complete child or like a 30-year-old, because that was like the only two options that hair gave me. Oh no. Okay. So yeah, so that was the only two options I had at that point. It was either a very small child, like very underage child, or a 30-year-old woman. And that was not nice options to choose from. Like, I don't want to look like a 30-year-old woman, but I also don't want to look like a child. So, it's not the best hair I had, I guess. I don't know if I'm explaining it well enough for it to be entertaining. But, yeah, that was my hair stuff. I'm sorry if you guys aren't interested in hair, and then suddenly, like, you're hearing all this hair talk. Hold on, let me see the guns. because I've been neglecting them a little bit, because I don't really think I'm gonna add too much to it. I'm just gonna do that, probably. Okay, I'm okay with this. Okay, moving on. Next, I think we run jogging together at Alsut or somewhere, gonna be fun. I hate jogging, I'm sorry. I hate any form of exercise. I'm sorry, I'm a couch potato. I really haven't, okay, so I haven't worked out in so long. The type of working out that I like is swimming, biking, tennis. Swimming, biking, tennis, Muay Thai, I think. But every time I go Muay Thai, my if you don't know if you don't know, ma, it's girds, but like ma ay nai, so I can't go often, so I end up not going anymore. But yeah, I hate any form of running, honestly. Running kind of irks me. It's kind of annoying. Like, I don't really feel like there's a point to running, if that makes sense. Oh, let's get back to gold. I need gold. Where's the gold? And then we need some... What's it called? Wait, where's the damn gold? Oh, so many cables. This is not the gold. Where did I put the gold? Oh, it's right in front of my eyes. There's cables everywhere, I'm sorry. Got the Muay Thai. Yeah, I went to Muay Thai classes when I was in college. I ended up really liking it, but I think it started when like in the 20s, when I hit the 20s, because that's when I stopped going to college. Like, that's when I graduated. I mean, I didn't flunk. I didn't drop out. Like, like, I think when I start hitting my 20s, my GERDs, or like ma, it got worse. So I ended up not being able to do like heavy, intense sports as much. So yeah, more you know, I guess. I kind of enjoy Muay Thai a lot though, so I'm kind of sad I can't quite do it as often. Because the last time I tried, I couldn't get through more than half the class. I ended up sitting on the floor more often than not, being like, oh, I don't think I can continue, I'm sorry. And like, if that was a private class, it would have been fine, but it's not, and it's like, because like I'm going for cheaper classes, right? I don't really want to spend extra money for private classes, so they have to continue the class no matter what, and I feel kind of left out and sad sitting on the floor. So yeah, would not recommend going to those kinds of classes when you have GERDs. So yeah, that's it, I guess, PSA wise. Other than that, yeah. So I don't really do running. I don't know, I hate running ever since I was like a small child. It's the form of exercise I hate the most, to be honest. Cause I don't I don't feel like there's a point in it. Like, I'm just running in one, like, I don't see the point of running or jogging. Like, it doesn't feel like I have an end goal, which is also why I like Muay Thai. Feels like there's an end goal. Let's do yoga. I've never done yoga. I am not flexible in any sense of the word. I don't think I'll be a good yoga student. I think it'll be like having like this 80-year-old woman next to you, be like, my back, ow, ow, my bones, ow, ow, and you're going to hear like cracks here and there, like, I can't bend that way, ah, and then you're gonna be like, are you okay? But yeah, my bones crack really easily, so might be scary for people who don't know me to go to yoga with me. because my balloon's gonna crack so many times. You're probably gonna wonder if I am actually an 80-year-old person. I am 80 on the inside, I feel. Damn, I feel really old, honestly. What about now? Do you still do any sports? No, I don't at the moment. There's nothing I can do, kind of. Um, I like tennis, but tennis is expensive. I don't have a racket anymore. I used to have a racket, but I don't have one anymore. There's also nowhere I can play tennis, anywhere near me at least. Um, and no one to play tennis with. So that's already out. I like swimming, but the places I can swim at are either cold, like too cold for me, or too dirty, which is not great. And then Muay Thai girls and biking, I've just not got the time anymore. Also, mosquitoes are running rampant at the moment for some reason. So, not great. Not great options. Um, well, I can treat you like a queen if you want. um, I don't. I don't think I. How do I explain? Like, I don't think I need someone to treat me like a queen. I think it's fine. I just don't do sports. Like it's been a while since I did sports. I've been wanting to get back into doing something because I feel like I'm not doing anything. Like I feel like I'm uh, a lazy couch potato, and I feel like I need to achieve something in some way physically because if not it's kind of unhealthy to just sit around. But I just haven't had anything that caught my eye that I'm able to do. So yeah, that's it. That's literally why I haven't done any sports, to be honest. It's not that I don't have any that I like, it's just like nothing that I can do at the moment that I like. Huh. That blended in a little bit more better than I expected it to. I thought it'd be better if I used the new chocolate that I got, the new brown color. But this one ended up working out fine because I also used this for the lips. So I'm scared if I change it, then the color scheme's gonna like become kind of off. I don't know if I'm making sense about that, but yeah. I don't really want to jeopardize the color scheme. Which queen? A lazy queen, Ratu Rebahan. Honestly, that's what I am though, honestly. At home, I am like Ratu Rebahan. I am not great with physical activity. Although I can lift at least at least 10 kilos at this point. I know my grandma's like around 20 something. And I carry half her weight, so at least it's like 10. At least 10 kilos. Berarti kalau ada lomba rebahan dirimu bisa menang ya? Yes, bisa dong. Of course. Rebahan is like easy, man. There's literally like I can sit on the couch doing nothing all day long and not be bored. Like I have things to do. I can read books, I can play games, and if I don't need to move an inch, like let's say I don't need to go pee or to the toilet like at all, um assuming I don't need to shower or anything, like toilet is just assuming that I don't need any of that, and also assuming that if I want food, there's either someone to get it for me or it'll just appear. I don't think I'll move an inch, honestly. Probably like toss and turn a little bit, but other than that, I don't think. uh, I wouldn't mind getting coffee or milkshake, but I don't feel comfortable like sharing my address to anyone, so I can't. I mean, if you want to get me something, you can just send it to the Traktir link because that links to my OVO. If I cairin, I can get myself something. So if you want to get me something, you can just give me the money, tell me what you want to get me, and I'll get it. And then I'll send you a picture for proof. um, I'm like deliberating where I'm going to move on next, so give me a second. Let me think. Oh, there's some gold that's missing, so we're going back to gold. Okay, I don't demand anything or like want anything. This is like, don't send me anything if you don't want me to. Like, just a disclaimer. I just want to repeat that so that like it's clear. I don't really mind like not getting anything. Like, I don't expect anything, you know? Just a disclaimer. Cause I feel kind of bad. I've been thinking of getting somewhere people can send me things, like a PO box, but I don't think that there's gonna be a lot of people that want to send me things, so I ended up like voting against it in my head. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but like it made it sound like I have this whole um what's it called? This whole panel of judges in my head vetoing or agreeing to things, which honestly not far from the truth, because like I have court in my head basically. I'm like, do I want this? And then it goes to a whole like discussion in itself where I monologue my ass off. Um, what else? Hold on, let me think. Let me see if it's missing anything else. I feel like it's not really missing anything else. Like, I feel like I'm okay with this. Probably like a little bit of blue, a little bit in the pupils. Oh, the lips. This one doesn't have lips yet. How's your day? So my day is pretty okay. I'm okay. Um, there's not much interesting going on in my life, honestly. Just that I've been watching. Hold on. I'm sorry. Give me a second. I've just been watching a lot of reviews of movies, so I feel like I've watched more movies than I actually have. And then also, can I dot this? I kind of want to go for like brown eyes because the lips are brown, and I feel like it'll be a better match. And also, I watched a documentary on Netflix about cats. I feel like um, that one was pretty interesting. Not much that I'm sorry, but the eyes are always kind of annoying to do. So yeah, not much that like you don't know about cats, but there was um if you watch America's Got Talent, which I don't, I only noticed from the documentary itself, there was the America's Got Talent like semi-finalist or quarter-finalist. There was like a group of cats that did tricks. I'm sorry, I'm trying to dot the I's. It's not dotting on. Uh, it's not. You know what? It's fine. I'm good. It's okay. I'm cool with this. Okay. Mailbox as in real address. Well, I wasn't planning to share my real address. I was planning to get a PO box, which you can pay for if I'm not wrong. Um, but then again, but also I guess, I mean, you can just send it to other people, and then I can grab it from them. So I guess I could do that if people want to send me things. But I assume not a lot of people want to send me things. That's why I'm like, I'll think about it when there's a lot of people clamoring to send me things. Like, I don't think that's gonna happen, but you know, it's not a problem for now at least. Okay, let me fix the face first before I continue rambling on into oblivion. I feel like something's off on this one, and I can't help but think it's the side of the freaking mouth. But if I cover it that way, it looks weird. Anyways, I guess I'll just leave it that way. Let me add a bit of this to the freaking scripture thing. Okay, let me read the comments again. Um, Nothing interesting in my life. Well, here I am watching your hair. I'm sorry. I try not to go down like that, but painting, not that easy when you're painting something this small. Ah, okay. Whatever you do, do what you think is right. Sometimes viewers like myself are stupid. We don't know what we want till the content are given to us. um, well, honestly, the thing that made me not get a PO box is because you have to get, like, you have to pay, like, kind of have to rent it out, which, if it's not really a thing that people are, like, a lot of people want to do, then it's not wise for me to get a PO box, if that's understandable, because I'm not sure if I'm making sense. It's been a long day. But yeah, that's kind of why I decided against the PO box. But if people want to send me stuff, they can. I can probably, like, get someone to get packages for me, and then I'll take it from them. Cause I know a few people that wouldn't mind taking my packages, which I guess I can send it to them first. Your cheeks are more tiros. Yeah, I saw your old pic on Facebook. Oh, really? Wait, which old pic? Also, really? More tiros? I've been eating more, actually. So if I've gotten thinner on my face, then either that fat has gone elsewhere, or I've just lost more weight, which, oh, I don't think so. I feel like I've gained weight instead, which is, I don't know if it's a good thing, but I feel like I've gained more weight rather than lose them. I'm not quite sure, but I feel like I've been eating a lot more rather than less, honestly. Cause I've been eating more regularly ever since I'm waking up earlier as well. Cause for this new job, I have a more what's it called? I have a more strict, basically, schedule. I have to be up by when for, like, a morning meeting and stuff like that. So I've been more regular about my meals, and also, like, my sleep schedule is better, so I would assume I've gained a bit of weight because I'm eating more. Or maybe jangan-jangan I'm more stressed. so that I'm losing more weight because I'm stressed out. I don't know. I don't actually have a scale in my house, so I can't tell you if I've lost weight or gained weight or anything of the sort. I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, when Komifuro happened, have you informed that the queue was like a riot? Good that you weren't there. Ah, yeah, I heard. I had a few friends that wanted to go to Komifuro, but they ended up not being able to go because it was sold out, I think, the tickets, and also they didn't want to wait in line, so they ended up just having a gathering that day. Let me Okay. Let me get this part. I always like adding the, like, little blue sections like this. I don't know why it makes me kind of happy doing it. I feel like I want to do it a little bit under the eyes. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I don't hate it. But I think I like it more than I don't like it. So we're gonna keep it. Okay. Let me get back. Oh, I'll look at the photo later. Sugarless that made you mortiros? No, mortiros. Sorry. My accent. Jadi accent bule. I'm sorry. I've been eating more sugar is the thing. That's why I feel like instead of losing, I probably gained weight. I I ate a lot of sugar just this past day. Ate like a half pack of an Oreo because I was hungry. That was my lunch because there was no other food. I ate some chocolate as well. And then I I ate a lot of like sweets. Sweets is like my main source of food, basically. I don't know if you guys knew this about me, but I am addicted to a certain tea. That's also sugar. I drink a lot of milk as well in the morning, which is also sugar. So like I drink a lot of sugar and eat a lot of sugar, so I don't know. Too much mixture? No, actually I don't drink mixture often. I actually don't quite like mixture as much as as my family does. My family loves mixture. I don't really like mixture. Um I don't have anything from them that I enjoy too much. Okay, I think that's done. I'm not sure. I might want to add a few things like a little bit more flesh color on the face to fix it up. But other than that, I think this should be done. Also, maybe a little bit of black on the satchel that I just painted brown. Oh, that is way too much paint. The eyes are gone again. You know what? I'm okay with it. I'm I'm okay with it being this way. Okay. I don't hate it. I don't hate the final result. I just need to add a little bit of black to the satchel. And then the angels will be done, I think. Should be at least. Okay. Let's paint the little shadows on the satchels. Anyways, I don't know what else to say, to be honest. I feel like I've run out of things to say, because... why isn't it... Okay. I feel like I've run out of things to say, because I'm not that great with conversation, to be honest. I used to be kind of terrible at it, in fact. So, being able to talk for this long, honestly, kind of a miracle. Because I'm very awkward a person. It's not easy for me to make friends, so I don't usually have topics to talk about. So this is kind of miraculous that it's miraculous that I can talk for this long. Do you guys have anything you guys want to ask me, or you guys want to talk to me about any random topics? Hold on. Before I read the comments, let me check. I think we're okay. We just need to add a little bit more white to the eyes, because now they're gone. Okay, let me read again. Been meaning to ask you this. How is your English so good? Okay. So, to be honest, English is my first language, kind of. Not, I don't think it's like officially my first language, but it's kind of basically my first language. So I went to an international school, and going to the international school, I think when it was like in kindergarten, I think like almost the first grade, you would kind of be forced to speak in English. They would give you like punishments if you weren't speaking in English. It's to get you more familiarized with the language in itself. It wasn't great though, because I completely forgot like Indonesian slang for most of my life. So there's that drawback. I don't think they thought that through. But yeah, I completely forgot Indonesian slang for like most of my life. I spoke like English to everyone basically, and I only regained my Indonesian vocabulary after going to like college, because there people were mainly speaking Indonesian, and I had to accommodate because I was the odd one out. So I was like, okay, let me relearn the slang and the language in itself to actually be able to understand you better, and not like have to translate everything in my head before saying anything. So yeah, that's why. No wonder, yeah. That's why my English is, I guess, better than my Indonesian, I think. Honestly, I do think it is better than my Indonesian. I'm not quite sure, but I have a feeling that it is. So yeah. Also, it's done, I think. Mostly at least. At least if I'm missing something, I don't really realize it. So that means it's done enough. It's done enough and that's good enough for me. Um, I would probably go and paint the base, but I want to add some stuff to the base. Like yeah, um, the main angel itself is done. Also, I learned that you can use like a very, what's it called? Very small tipped micron or like a drawing pen, and you can use that to add the scriptures to the scripture. So I might try that out, but with a different thing first. So yeah, but these are done. I'm kind of proud. So yeah, let's change the thing. If you guys want to chat, I can chat for a bit first. What's wrong with the camera? Let me turn off the camera. Let's try this again. What? What is going on with the camera? Oh, what the hell? Hmm. What?